So this is at Dave's farm near Waiuku. Going to run 4 T-luds simultaneously. We're using maize cob from maize seed, very dry, very fast. Part of the problem we've been having is that we get overwhelmed with gases which are not really accommodated in the afterburner. So I'm going to try and restrict the airflow on 2 of them at the bottom, leave the other 2 open, and see what sort of difference it makes to the outcome. Picking that it might be a bit slower with the 2 with the restricted airflow over here. We shall see. A little bit of diesel to get them all going, and we'll just pop the chimneys on the last 2, and I'll come back. So now all 4 are underway. I've delayed filming till probably a minute or 2. Most of the diesel's burnt off now, so not too smoky. But ignition's started. A couple of them are going a little bit better than others. Those 2 are going quite well. Back soon. One thing that's easy to observe is that if you don't get an even start over the whole surface, you end up with a bit of smoke. This one here got a bit of a slow start. It's not burning evenly across, so it tends to be a bit smokier. The other one, which is the open area, is starting to get a bit overwhelmed. These ones here are both going well now, no smoke, but again maybe overwhelmed, so maybe I'll close off the bottom a bit more, see what happens. The T-luds on the left have the restricted airflow. My observation is that there are more puffs of blue smoke coming from the open systems, which implies that maybe there's too much primary air. So I've closed off a lot of that. You still get the odd puff of blue smoke coming out of here, but it's a little hard to tell. So quite a bit of flame licking out around the sides of this one. So I think making a lot more noise. So I think it's pretty clear that restricting the primary air is helping a little bit over here. We'll just see how long they take. So looking at the opposite side, the slight breeze coming this way. I think we're seeing a bit more smoke coming out of the open systems on the left, but there's still a lot of flame licking out of the barrels on this side. A bit of water on each one helps to show where the burn's up to. So the 2 with more air seem to be certainly further along. These ones, still a lot of gas coming out, so I think it's more to do with the fuel, but maybe it's helping with a bit of smoke. So while we continue to wait, I think one of them's getting quite close. I'll just show you the source of the biomass, which has been quite used up. It was pretty full this bay, so there's a fair amount being processed already. And we did a set of 4 runs yesterday, and the results of that can be seen in this bin. so all pretty well charred. I think there was a few cobs that were uncharred on one of the tea luds. So we finished that one a little bit quick. Pretty clean, not much smoke. So I think you can tell this first one's done. We've got a bit of smoke coming out from underneath now. That's the first one, a bit more smoky. So I think it's time to shut that first one down, and possibly the one beside it. But we'll get the chimney and afterburner off first, and then we'll get a hose in it. So one off and doused over there, needs dousing again. I've let the other one run a little bit. It's nearly there, I think. These two look quite different. So I think one might be done. We have a change of gas on the one on the left and the one on the right. And the water shows it right down the bottom, so I think that one's done as well. So they've been cooled now. Here, these are the two that were restricted air, and interestingly we burnt a good 20% further down on this one, which had the even start. This one had a bit of a slower start and maybe an uneven burn. With a similar situation over here on these two. They're expecting to see a bit of unburnt char on that one. The timing wrong maybe on that one, and that one's much lower. So this is much more thoroughly charred, or some was carbonised away. This one, we'll have a look when we tip them out. Well, as expected, mistimed on the very last of the tea luds to load, which was an open draft one, but which was uneven start, so didn't time the end of that one very well. So I'm going to have to spend a bit of time picking out the unburnt char. Okay, I've picked out all the uncharred cob, and we're left with probably a shade more than half of the pellet. The pellet has a capacity of just over 800 litres. So if we get 400 litres of charred cob there, we're getting a return of about 25%.